I just went through something no dad ever wants. Two tough guys in a white truck crashed right through our garage to make me follow their rules. They said we broke them and they had to keep the neighborhood's values safe. The funny part? The only ones who backed down that day were them after my son made them with our rifle. But let's go back to the start. My name's Mark Walker. On normal days, that's an easy job. It means I brew a okay cup of coffee. I crack bad jokes that my son thinks are funny deep down, and I try to stop the lawn from turning into a wild mess. My wife, Lisa, she's the brains. She's like the boss of our family team. She spots stuff I miss, links things I didn't even see. Our son, Cole, is 13. He's in that weird spot between needing us for everything and starting to handle things on his own. He's quiet, watches everything, and has this steady calm that sometimes makes me feel like I need to grow up. We live in a nice house in a calm area where the biggest problem is usually a deer stepping on someone's flowers. We don't have a homeowners group. That's on purpose. We picked this spot because we think a guy's home is his own place, not shared with a bunch of nosy folks. We like being private. We like quiet. And on that Sunday, the quiet was just right. The morning sun came in through the kitchen window, making dust float like tiny dancers. The coffee smell was strong and cozy. Lisa sat at the table looking at her tablet with a little smart smile. That meant she was probably beating someone in an online argument. Cole was spread out on the living room floor, carefully cleaning gears from his model set. It was that kind of home quiet that's not empty, but full of good feelings without words. I sipped my coffee. It was good. Not amazing, but good. Good for a Sunday. I was thinking if I had the energy to fix the squeaky back door hinge when everything changed. It started with a low rumble, a sound that didn't fit. Not a plane, not a delivery van. This was deeper, madder. It got louder quick, like grinding metal and a yelling engine. I set my mug down, my hand steady, but inside I felt cold. Lisa looked up from her tablet, eyes wide, staring at me. Cole stopped moving, holding a tiny brass gear between his fingers. The sound was racing up our driveway way too fast. No time to think, no time to ask, just the sound. Then the crash. It was a noise I'll always remember. Not just a bump, but a blast of wood and metal. The whole house shook hard, rattling pictures and sending my mug crashing to the floor. It felt like the world split open in our garage for one heartbeat. Total quiet, like after lightning hits close. Then glass tinkling down. I was already heading to the front door. My brain was slow, but my body knew. I thought of crazy ideas. Drunk driver, someone sick, weird accident. None fit. Our driveway is long and curvy. You don't speed up it by mistake. Lisa was right behind, grabbing my arm. Mark, what was that? Her voice was tight but not scared. She's smart even when things go bad, I don't know, I said low. Stay here, both of you. Cole was up, face pale but eyes clear. He looked at me, the door, then me again. He nodded once. Short. He got it. I got to the small window by the front door and looked out. My heart, cold in my stomach, started beating slow and heavy. A white, beat-up work truck was stuck in the front of our house. Not just hit, buried. The garage door was gone. Not bent, not off track, just destroyed. Wood bits and twisted metal everywhere. The truck's front was halfway to my old workbench. Steam or smoke hissed from under its bent hood. The engine still ran, coughing. The wheels looked okay, worn, but it could drive. But it wasn't the truck that made my arm hair stand up. It was the two men getting out. They weren't hurt or dizzy. They were on purpose. One from driver's side, one from passenger. They were big, thick in shoulders and neck, in black t-shirts with big white HOA on the chest and a cheap ECA circle patch on the sleeve. One slammed his door with a grunt, loud in the quiet. Then he reached back in and pulled out something dark and heavy, a baton. His buddy did the same. They stood, looking at the mess they made, not worried, but kinda happy about it. They looked like they came to do work, and smashing. My garage was just step one. The big one tapped his baton on our porch rail. Clang, clang, clocks ticking Walker. I cracked the door, chain tight. The gap was tiny. You hit my house with a truck. Final compliance, he said, like it was no big deal. We don't belong to you, I said. Shifty eyes read from the clipboard. Perker and Johnson, remove non-compliant items today. Lisa called from behind, cool as ice. Spell jurisdiction. He blinked. The big one leaned in, breath hot. Open up or we make a door. My mind caught up. This was no accident. This was an attack. They weren't cops, just fakes in bossy shirts. These guys with matching shirts and heavy batons weren't here for insurance talk. They had a goal. I saw it in how they moved, how they checked the house. They wanted a reaction. They expected one. I stepped back from the window, heart pounding. I looked at Lisa and she saw it on my face. Confusion gone, now cold sure. We were in trouble. The two men walked to the front door, steps heavy and sure on the gravel. They weren't hurrying. They took their time. It was the walk of guys who think they have all the power, that folks inside are helpless. They were wrong, but as they got closer, what they wanted was clear and bad. This wasn't random. It was on purpose, loud, destructive. And I had a bad feeling I knew who sent them. The question was, what next? Now on my porch, the two men stomped up like they owned it. The bigger one, shaved head, neck thick as a pole, hit the door with his baton. Not a knock, a threat. Thump, thump, thump. Homeowner, he barked, voice low and rough like through rocks. Open up. This is a compliance check. I didn't answer. I stood in the entry, hand up to hold Lisa and Cole back. My mind buzzed, sorting the crazy. Compliance. We weren't in any group. No rules but county ones about burning leaves. This was a bad act. The logo on their shirts clear through the peephole. Big HOA on chest with cheap ECA circle on sleeve. Evergreen Crest Association. Evergreen. Crest was the fancy new place over the ridge. With golf course, million-dollar homes, and a mean HOA run by Karen Johnson. We had nothing to do with them. Not in their area. We have a final notice for violation 7B9. The second man called. He was skinnier, shifty eyes, nervous energy the big one didn't have. Failure to adhere to approved color palettes and 14C unapproved landscaping modifications. He sounded like reading a script he barely knew. It was silly. Would be funny if they hadn't driven a 2-ton truck through my garage. The big one hit the door harder. Wood shook. Open the door, Walker. We're here for final enforcement. It can be easy or hard. They knew my name. The skinny one had a clipboard with our address and my name bold. That fact cut through everything. This wasn't a mistake, not wrong address. This was personal, targeted, my. Mind went back months. We got a letter. Fancy thick paper from Evergreen Crest Association. A welcome that was more warning, claimed their power was growing to include nearby homes to protect value. Listed silly rules. Our wooden mailbox post. Not approved. Lisa's small veggie garden by driveway. Not allowed farming. Color of our trim. Not on beige list. I laughed it off. Wrote a nice but firm letter back, saying no legal power over us, with county records and no rules on our deed. Sent. Certified mail. Expected a mean reply, maybe grumpy call. Never thought a real attack on my home. Mark. Lisa whispered. Urgent. What do they want? They want to act like they control us, I said, eyes on peephole. They want to scare us. It's working, she said, more mad than scared. The big man shifted. Last chance, Walker. We have ordered to remove non-compliant structures. He pointed his baton to the side where Lisa's garden was. Remove with batons? Think they'd hit my tomato plants? It was a joke show, but the clowns had weapons and already did real damage. This wasn't about mailbox or garden now. About control. About Karen Johnson, who hated no. I'd heard stories. How she tried to fine a family for a grandkid's bike wrong color. Sent workers to rip out a lady's best roses not on flower list. She was a mean boss over perfect lawns and trying to grow her area. Suddenly, movement behind me. It was Cole. Not hiding. Not crying. He quietly went to hall closet and came back, wearing his red t-shirt, but with dark tactical vest over it. I got it for him for shooting range, to hold mags and stuff. Today it looked like armor. In his hands, low and safe to floor, was his rifle, an AK style, legal semi-auto, from Parts Kit. His favorite. He knew it well. Knew gun safety rules like his name. But seeing it in living room, in my 13-year-old's hands, chilled me. He wasn't joking. He saw danger to home, family, and was ready to defend. He stopped a few feet back, no words. Rifle in perfect low ready. Men outside couldn't see. But I knew. In that moment, fear burned off. Turned to cold anger. These guys brought this threat. Put my son in spot to grab rifle for home. Whatever next, they started it. The man on porch, raised baton to hit door again. But I knew I couldn't let it get worse. Had to talk, make them leave. First, check if I could call help. Pulled cell from pocket, thumb over screen for 911, then saw it. No signal, no bars. Just empty triangle and no service. Heart sank. No service. Said it out loud, flat, didn't need to explain. Lisa pulled her phone. Same icon. Mine too, she said, thinking hard. She went to landline on kitchen wall, old kind for emergencies. Picked up. Silence. Dead lines dead. Our world, already small to house walls, felt tighter. Like bottom of well, see sky, can't climb. Hear threats, can't yell for help. Not just thugs in truck. Planned. Truck crash, not just scare, distraction. While shocked, they cut us. Off, someone cut phone line. Someone turned on device to block cells. This was a trap. We moved. Lisa slid wedge under garage door inside and kicked rubber stop tight. I pushed hall table against it and locked deadbolt. She tossed me truck fob. Panic button now. Horn on our pickup blared outside. Both men jumped, heads, to drive. Lisa pointed to side window. Curtain shadow only. We stayed low. A baton hit our siding. Tada tada. Testing weak spots. Stay loud, I whispered. She hit horn again. House beat back like heart. Outside, men got mad. All right, that's it. Big one. Yelled. Heard footsteps off porch. I ran to window. They headed to side. To big hole where garage door was. Gonna try enter there. My mind sped up. I'm not a fighter. I'm a dad. I sell accounting stuff. High stress for me is sales meeting. But then, world got simple. Keep them out. Keep family safe. Get help. Lisa, I said, calm, as I could. Main breaker box in garage back wall, if they get in, could cut power to house. She nodded, already thinking. And internet cable there too. She added, no power, no internet, no cameras. She was right. Doorbell, cam, Wi-Fi, all dark. Cole, I said, turning to son. He looked, face serious, hands steady on rifle. Stay with mom. Watch back door. If I yell, lock in master bathroom. Understand? He nodded. No argue, no questions. Trusted me. That trust was huge. Deep breath. Okay, Mark, think. What you got? House, family to protect, 2 bad guys in yard. No call help. Not great. Looked around living room for anything. Fireplace, poker. Too awkward. Kitchen. Knife, no way. Not movie. Knife to baton. Fight, bad idea. My job be barrier. Calm. Use brain, not fists. Violence their way, not mine. If I go there, I lose. Can't lose. Lisa grabbed my arm. Wait. She whispered, eyes narrow. Looking past me out front window. Not at men. At end of driveway, the mailbox, she said. What about it? I asked, confused. When I got mail yesterday, little red flag was loose. I tightened it. Felt solid. Okay, not getting it. Look, she said, pointing. Little red flag on mailbox hanging down again. Limp, crooked, like someone touched it. But not that. In bushes at base of post. Something wrong. Small black box, bigger than cards deck, short antenna up. Tiny green light blinking. Not ours. Not post office. Hidden from quick look. But Lisa sees everything. What is that? I said soft. She didn't answer. We both knew. Cell phone jammer, portable. Placed on purpose near road but close to house to block us. Dead landline, probably cut down road. This box key to our quiet. Finding it changed all. Proof. Real proof of planned crime, not just attack and damage. Federal crime. People who put it still in yard, thinking they win. But mistake, underestimated my wife. Hook wasn't just knowing we cut off, it was realizing attackers left trail, evidence that could wreck them. Lisa looked from jammer to me, new light in eyes. Fear gone, now cold focus. She's planner, thinker. Sees puzzle, not problem. First piece, that black box blinking in bushes. They're clumsy, she said. Whisper. Think smart, but just bullies. Left evidence. She right. Bullies use fear and force. Don't plan for fight back with smarts. Expect you. Hide. Give up. Not expect you record crimes while they do them. They're heading for garage, I said, pulling her from window as thugs went around corner. They'll be inside house walls soon. Let them, she said, voice icy. Surprised me. Doorbell camera still. Recording. Has battery backup. Saw them come. Recorded threats. My own security cam. Put it up year ago. More for package stealers than armed guys. Wide lens. Perfect view of porch. Clear sound of demands. That evidence. But won't see inside garage. I said. Only one angle. Then need more angles, she said simple. Her eyes to living room shelf. Top shelf. In box. Small drone. Cheap one, $100. Got for Cole Christmas. He flew few times. Mostly dusty. Small, quiet, good little camera. No way, Lisa. I said. They'll see here. Not if smart, she said. Launch from back upstairs window in Cole's room. Fly high. Around over trees. They focused on garage. Not looking up. Risky, but right. Only way see what they do. Get more proof. Looked at Cole, who heard. Eyes bright. This something he could do. Not just guard. I can do it, Dad, he said eager. Know how to fly. Keep quiet. Hesitated second, sending son on real mission with stakes, but saw his face. Not just kid now. Part of team. Okay, I said. Do it. Be careful. Stay from window. Use controller behind curtain. If hear anything, drop and get away. Got it. Got it. He said, voice strong. He handed rifle to me, smooth. Watch my back, he said. I nodded. Throat tight. Always. Cole cracked window 2 inches, slid drone out like paper boat on stream. Up, up, he breathed. Rotors ticked leaf. Outside, shifty eyes looked up. Cole froze drone against bright sky. Cloud camouflage, he whispered. On Lisa's screen, image steady. Roofline. Truck. 2 men. June bug bounced off lens. Cole snorted. Airspace violation. I almost laughed. Focus pilot. He moved stick light. Over maple tops. Big guy scratched neck. Back to door. We had eyes. While Cole upstairs, Lisa and I got into quiet work. She, too. Laptop, even internet down, local network up. Could get doorbell cam live feed, saves recordings. Saves to home hub, not cloud. Files safe. Got it, she said after fast typing. Clear video of truck. Got faces went out. Got sound of porch talk. She saved files, copies, kept data safe. Her fight, winning it. I took Cole's spot, holding rifle. Weight felt strange, heavy. Not big rifle guy. Believe in, right to have. No safe use, but hoped hobby only. Holding now for real felt like big duty. Stood where see front door and hall to garage. Heard them banging, crashing in garage. Tools thrown. Metal screech. Trying force interior door to house. Then, new sound. Faint high whir outside. Drone. Glanced at Lisa. She watched a laptop. Now second window. Live from drone cam. Colenatural. Image shaky, but high over backyard, peeking over roof. Eye and sky. On screen saw all. White truck, nose in house. 2 men, visible through big hole. One using crowbar on door. Other guarding, baton. Ready, totally open. Actions recorded from 2 angles. Building our case one bad act at time. Drone feed secret weapon. They so sure. Arrogant. Bullies in fishbowl, we recording every move. Man with crowbar grunted mad through tool down. Failing to break door. Solid door. I put heavy deadbolt. Not easy. He pulled phone. Watched on drone cam as he typed text fast. Reporting fail. Asking new orders. Stuck. They outside. We in but not last. Frustrated guys do dumb. We had proof. But proof not stop crowbar. Needed help now. Little black box at driveway end still blinking. Reminder world didn't know. Had to break silence. Mind racing for way out electronic trap. Jammer. Block cells landline cut. Internet next if they get breaker.tech silent. Then thought of neighbor Tommy. Tommy 2 houses down. Retired electric guy. Loves tinkering circuits talking far on radio Tuesday. Ham radio guy serious. Backyard like old spy post. Antennas all kinds to sky. At barbecues talks about wave bounces and tech stuff. Most bored, but I listened, half interested, half fun. Calls. Set up last voice. Theory when all fails, disaster, power out, aliens, ham radio works. No cell towers or lines, just waves off air. Original wireless. Tommy, I said loud. Lisa looked up from laptop. Tommy, what about him? His radio, I said, can talk anyone. Get message out, long shot, have to leave house. Cross 2 yards daylight with goons on property. But only shot. Too risky, Mark, Lisa said, worried. They'll see. Go out back. Stay low by fence. They watch front and garage. Not back. Looked at drone feed. She had Cole moving at slow, clear view. 2 men mad, pacing by truck, waiting orders. Looking at front door, not backyard. Now or never. Have to try, I said. Can't wait for them, break door. She looked long, nodded. Be careful, whispered. Handed rifle back to Cole, who down after positioning drone. Face focused as he flew from living room safe. Keep eye on them, I told him. If move to back, yell. Loud, I will, Dad. Slipped out back door, heart pounding fast, air cool. Peaceful. Sunday now felt scary. Crouched low, used thick bushes cover, whirled small to feet ahead. Grass, fence post, neighbor shed back. Moved quick quiet, ears for any sound, every twig snap, leaf rustle like shot. Made to my property edge, looked through fence. Next yard empty, slipped gate, kept going. Like ghost in normal world. Heard dog bark somewhere. Lawnmower far. Normal life, felt far away. Reached Tommy's backyard. Like remembered. Metal poles and wires. Forest. Center. Workshop. Old garage, he calls shack. Door open. Crept up. Looked, and there he was. Tommy small, wiry, late 60s. White hair halo. Glasses on nose end. Hunched over glowing radios. Headphones. Humming. In his world. Tapped door frame. Didn't hear. Tapped harder. He jumped, spun chair, eyes wide, seeing me crouched, breathing hard. Mark, what in world? You look like Saw Ghost. Tommy, I said. Harsh whisper. Need help. Emergency. He changed. Hobby guy gone, engineer on. Pulled headphones. What's wrong? You're white as sheet. Gave quick version. Truck, men, batons, dead phones, jammer. As talked, eyes wider. Analyzing. Cell jammer, he muttered, nodding. Dirty, federal crime. Okay. Spun to radios, hands fast on dial switches, quick for age. Repeater, network fastest, can hit county sheriff dispatch direct through main tower on Mount Diablo. They watch this frequency for this. Tommy volunteers with a S. This repeater tied to county console, so dispatch hears. Grabbed mic. Whiskey. 2 November Golf. X-ray calling county dispatch. Do you copy? Spoke. Clip Pro urgent. Static hissed. Stomach tight. What if not work? Antenna bad. County dispatch. This Whiskey 2. November Golf X-ray. Come in, Tommy repeated. Then voice through static. Clear calm. W2NGX. This dispatch. We rid you. What's your traffic? Relief. Hit hard. Knees weak. Broke silence. Tommy quick. Dispatch relaying third-party report home invasion now. Gave address. Homeowner says 2 male suspects with batons crashed vehicle into garage on purpose. Trying enter. Suspects on site. Dispatch sharp. Pro.copy. W2NGX. Confirm weapons? Affirmative, Tommy said. Battens and advise reporting party says all cell and landline at home down. Suspects jamming device. Copy. Jammer suspected. Units going. Tell homeowner keep family safe, not engage suspects. ETA 6-2. 8 minutes at minutes, like forever, Tommy told me. I nodded, mind back to house Lisa, Cole. Thank you, Tommy, I said, meaning it. Don't yet, he said, grim smile. Get home safe. Stay online with them till they there. As turned, he added, Hey Mark, see, their truck? Markings? Paused. Just white work truck. Beat up, 104, Tommy said to Mike. Suspect vehicle, white work truck. He enjoying bit too much, but okay, his hobby, our save. Help coming. Now get back, hold 8 minutes. Tommy gave spare handheld. Stay on channel, he said. I clipped to belt. Behind, Tommy keyed. Dispatch, W2NGX holding homeowner en route back. Second voice crackled. Another ham. This Pete on Oak can block south turn with tractor if deputies want. Copy, citizen, dispatch said. Stand by off-road. Tommy winked. Neighborhood watch old style. I ran. Every fence post like beat. Minutes like 8 miles. Trip backyards felt more dangerous. Knowing help coming made hopeful and scared. Minutes. Close but far. Every shadow. Threat. Slipped back my gate. Saw change. Crept to back window. Looked in. Lisa at laptop. Face pale. Cole not at drone feed. Standing by her. Rifle tight. Eyes on hall to garage. Banging crowbar stopped. Not sure, good or bad. Slipped in door. Lisa breathed out. Held since I left. They're coming, I whispered. Sheriff, 8 minutes. Relief in eyes, then new worry. Mark, look. Pointed to drone feed on laptop. Screen showed driveway to road. New vehicle pulled in. Not sheriff. Sleek black fancy SUV. Cost more than first house. Parked 50 yards behind white truck. Tinted windows hide inside. Hummed quiet expensive power. Different from beat up truck and garage. Who's that? I asked, blood cold. Don't know, Lisa said. Just pulled up. Sitting there, eyes to other drone view, Cole watching, showed 2 goons. They noticed SUV, stopped braking door, standing driveway, looking back at black vehicle like waiting. Man with crowbar had phone out again. Looking down. Reading. On drone close view, couldn't read words, but saw screen light with message. He read, nodded to partner. New strong look on them. Shifty one picked crowbar. Big one cracked knuckles. Done waiting. SUV arrival gave new orders. Gonna try again? Cole said low. He right turned to garage, more purpose, more mad. Whoever in SUV added fuel to fire. Mind spinning. Who in car? Helper? Boss? Had to be in charge. Came to watch last part of sad job. Then it hit. ECA on shirts. Evergreen Crest Association. Silly violations. Scare us to give in. All to one person. It's her, I said. Has to be Karen Johnson. Lisa, eyes wide. HOA president. She's here. Made twisted sense. Karen not one to let others do all. Control freak. Of course here. Watching safe. Making sure thugs do job she pays for. Too smart to get dirty, but wants front seat. Suddenly drone pilot, my 13-year-old, had idea. Mom, Cole, said pointing screen. Glare from son reflecting off his phone. Can you? Lisa got it fast. Clicked fast. Adjust contrast, exposure, zoom. Image of goon's phone grew big, grainy. Glare bad, but Lisa tilted, tweaked light like magic. Text came clear. Short, mean, 3 words. Final compliance. Now my breath stopped. This it. Smoking. Gun direct order from person in black SUV to men attacking home. Not just hint written. Captured on video. Save it. I hissed. Save image. Already did, Lisa said. Grim. Later, deputies pulled same text off his phone. Same time. 3 copies to 2 drives. Goons. Now teaming, one ramming shoulder on door. Other wedging crowbar in frame, trying split wood. Sound awful. Splinter groan from door between family and them. Minutes, maybe less. Sirens felt worlds away. Karen Johnson, comfy in AC SUV, gave order to go harder. No idea watched. No idea actions. Text recorded by dusty Christmas gift flown by 13-year-old. Thought untouchable queen moving pawns from high, but proud made sloppy. That text direct link, chain from her fancy car to criminals breaking in. We had truck, men, jammer, direct order from boss. Just survive few minutes. Splinter sound from garage louder. Door giving. Sound like countdown to fight I wanted avoid. Minutes maybe 5. Knuckles. White on rifle, not pointing at door. Still low, muzzle floor, but ready. Mindful bad what-ifs. What when door breaks, what do say. Not violent guy. Sell accounting software. But thought of them at Lisa and Cole lit cold fire and gut. Big question never asked, now loud. How far man go to defend his? Answer simple, scary, as far as has to. Glanced at Cole. Face pale, jaw set. Watching. Hall quiet guard. Just boy, forced by woman's ego in fancy car. Anger so strong, almost choked. They're almost through, Lisa said, strained. Left laptop standing by me. We line family last defense. Cole kept muzzle low, finger straight. Then heard it. Faint first. Distant siren. High-low sound through Sunday quiet. Most beautiful ever. 1 minute, maybe 2. 6 long minutes passed. Sirens louder, closer. Men in garage heard too. Attack on door stopped sudden. Looked at drone feed on laptop. 2 goons frozen. Big one's face confused panic. Looked at partner, who shrugged, eyes wide fear. Not paid for this. Bullies, not tough crooks ready for cop. Fight. Brave thin. Cracking. Dropped tools. Scrambled out garage. Moves clumsy. Desperate. Ran for truck. Engine screamed. Backed out splinter hole. Tires spit wood. Not thinking mission. Just escape. Gravel shot up as truck spun. First cop car came over hill. Deputy jumped out at turn. Deputy stepped wide, threw black ribbon across lane. Stop sticks. Tires hit, hissed, went flat. Truck groaned too. Wobbly stop. Black SUV moved like might break through. Second cop slid sideways, bumper to bumper, box tight. Don't do it, deputy yelled. Tinted glass stayed. My radio crackled from porch. Tommy again. Breathless. Nice throw, deputy. Deputy didn't. Look, appreciate it, sir. Hands came out windows. Fight left them like air from tire. On other drone feed, saw SUV driver react. Vehicle reverse lights on, Karen Johnson or whoever about to run. All scattering like bugs when light on. But too late. First sheriff cruiser, lights, sirens. Skidded stop at driveway end, blocking full. Second, right behind. Perfect. Quick roadblock. White truck just peeled out driveway in gravel spray. Braked hard, slid stop feet from lead bumper. Trapped. Black SUV, starting back, froze. Boxed. Over. 2 deputies out first car. Weapons drawn. Low ready. Pros. Calm. In charge. Driver. Turn off engine. Hands out window now. One yelled. Voice loud and quiet. White truck doors open slow. 2 hands sets up surrender. Goons giving up no fight. Their compliance day over. 3rd, 4th deputy up driveway. Body cams red. Lights. All recorded. Moved smooth. Practiced. Amazing. 1 pair on truck men. Order to ground. Other to black SUV. Watched amazed on drone feed. 1 deputy tapped firm on tinted driver window. Ma'am, step out vehicle. Long pause. Door opened. Out stepped. Woman in crisp white pantsuit, perfect blonde hair, face mad and shocked. Karen Johnson. Her control face still, but thin. Looked at deputies like bad helpers interrupting party. "Officer," she said, voice full. Look down. "Must be misunderstanding. These men work for my contractor." Deputy not moved. "Ma'am, report of serious here, stay there." While that I opened front door, stepped porch, left rifle inside, raised empty hands, no threat. One deputy coming saw. "Sir, you homeowner, Mark Walker?" "Yes," I said. "Family inside. We're okay." Relief in his eyes. "All right, sir. Stay there. We're securing scene. Securing scene." Crime scene they thought get away with. Cuffs clicked on two goons' wrists. Deputy bagged batons, marked for prints. Read writes. Faces mad and scared. No longer bosses. Just caught crooks. Deputies turning to Karen Johnson now. New next part starting. Fight not over, but battle won. Driveway went from mess to careful check. Lead deputy, sergeant calm with tired eyes named Miller. "Came to porch, Mr. Walker, tell what happened?" Started from start. Sound, crash, men with batons. Silly claims about HOA we not in. As talked. Lisa came out, stood by. Holding laptop. "Sergeant," she said, steady clear. "Might easier show you." Turned laptop. First played doorbell cam video. Deputies watched. Faces hard as saw white truck speed driveway, smash garage. Heard sound of thugs threaten on porch. Demand final enforcement. Young deputy whistled low. "Not HOA fight," he muttered. "Straight assault." Next, Lisa switched to drone video. "My son piloting," she explained. Sergeant eyebrows up but nodded. "Smart kid. Watched air view of two men crowbar home. Saw them mad. Wait orders." Then Lisa showed best. Screenshot. Zoomed enhanced image of goon's phone. Text from Karen on screen. Final compliance. Now Sergeant Miller stared long. Looked at Karen, arguing with deputy, voice loud mad. Looked back screen. "Direct order," he said flat, had all needed. While he worked team, another deputy to front property. "Hey, Sarge," called minute later. "Want see this?" Standing by mailbox holding small black box with antenna, found tucked bushes. "Looks like jammer." Sergeant Miller nodded, slow. Of course turned to me, using that to block cell's federal crime. "Mr. Walker." On top everything. He radioed notify tech crimes and feds about jammer. Seemed almost impressed by bold. His team. Good. Photographed jammer. Took Lisa's laptop for video files. Found fake violation papers in white truck front. On fancy evergreen. Crest letterhead impounded truck and black SUV evidence. Best part watching Karen Johnson's world fall. As proof grew, her look-down attitude melted to frantic panic. Saw deputy with jammer. Saw Sergeant Miller look text on laptop. Saw her two thugs in cop car net closing, she knew. This ridiculous. She yelled, losing cool. "I president of Evergreen Crest Association. Have. Right enforce standards." "Ma'am," Sergeant Miller said, "patience gone. Your community ends at Ridgeline. This property not yours. Even if, truck through garage and jammer not enforcing. Multiple felonies." Turned to deputy. "Cuff her." Karen jaw dropped, color gone. "Can't serious. Arresting me." Deputy forward, cuffs out. Metal click on wrists, most satisfying sound ever. As led to cop car, small silver car pulled behind roadblock. Later learned Karen texted board to see compliance. Timing. Fit man and woman out confused, knew from paper picture. Other ECA board. Probably called by Karen to see Win. Instead saw her in cop car. Lisa, smart, walked to them. "You with HOA?" she asked calm. Man, horrified, nodded. Lisa showed laptop. Showed text picture. "Your president ordered men attack my family home," she said. "Association letterhead on fake papers. Whole board could be blamed." Man face shocked to terrified. Looked at. Other board who looked sick. "Little board fight right there roadside," she did without approval. Man sputtered, pointing Karen's car. "Not board action." No idea. Started helping deputies. Get away from Karen fast as could. Her little kingdom fell in. Power from fear. Fake. When hit with real power, broke to pieces. Tow trucks came haul evidence. Quiet finally on street. Danger over. Now long fix mess start. In weeks, months after. Life. Slow back to normal kind. Legal system often slow, frustrating. Moved fast here. Proof too much. Video from doorbell and drone. Karen text. Fake papers. Illegal jammer. Prosecutor dream. Karen's expensive lawyer tried say misunderstanding. Final compliance text. Just leave notice. But video of men crowbar door. Made argument silly. Two goons, big charges, quick turned on boss. Told all how Karen hired, gave fake papers. Said make impression cause we defied her. Said we troublemakers need lesson. Fallout for Evergreen Crest. Quick. Faced big lawsuit. Crime talk. Board broke. Two members there led fight. Karen removed shame. Board said sorry. Public. Insurer paid damage plus fear in home. Story local warning. What when mean?